in Thistle Pettersen versus Wendi Kent.
Thistle Pettersen was in court on Wednesday. She had learned the hard way freedom of speech doesn't matter. Not to transgender activists, anyway.
So much talking about me online and offline that I literally cannot walk into public without worrying that somebody that I don't even know is going to come up to me and punch me in the face, because those are the types of threats that I am seeing.
Thistle wanted to get a restraining order against Wendi Kent, who she says is the ringleader behind this online bullying.
Have you posted on Facebook and encouraged others to contact to have her fired?
Yes, I would say that's right.
Thistle is a well-known liberal protester in Madison, but she's also developed a reputation as being, quote, transphobic.
She called me a trans activist, and then she later said that trans activists were harmful to children, harmful to women, to their wives, and their communities.
And so transgender activists allegedly harassed Thistle online, tried to get her fired from her day job, and successfully convinced local venues to not let her perform her folk music shows. Thistle says there's nothing wrong with her beliefs, and that many women have the same concerns.
I don't believe in the term transphobia. I don't think that it's a real thing. I feel that it is a made-up term to target women who have questions about transgenderism and the ideology, and not just the ideology, but the policies that are beginning to be put into place regarding Title IX, for example, which was some legislation in 1972. Well, they want to take away sex-based protection for girls and women and replace it with gender identity protection for anybody who identifies as a girl or a woman. And I have concerns about that.
The bullying by transgender activists is a nationwide problem. It's gotten so bad that some very liberal activists are now partnering with the very conservative Heritage Foundation to stop it.
I am in debt to the Heritage Foundation because they've offered us something that no organization from the left did, which was a safe place to speak. Mm-hmm. And so I don't feel too bad about being here because I'm not being yelled at or screamed at or threatened. The very thing that trans people want, which is acceptance, is what they're denying us and insisting we may not have. I will not be censored, and I will not be silenced by them.
This forum in Washington, D.C. last month specifically talked about the problems Thistle has encountered in Madison.
Because she carried a sign on a women's march that said, transgender is misogyny. And all of the trans activists got all worked up, and a couple of organizations complained about it. She wasn't allowed to perform.
But proving this kind of harassment isn't always easy. Thistle and her lawyer didn't have any actual emails or Facebook posts that allegedly coordinated the attacks, so the judge denied the request for a restraining order.
I would just like to state that, I don't feel like her personal actions, they might have social consequences, but I don't feel like that's harassment on my part.
Even though Thistle didn't win her fight, other feminists like her and groups like the Heritage Foundation will no doubt carry on with this nationwide fight to openly discuss these issues. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky.